Alright guys, welcome back to episode 3 of our run through with the forest. I am TK and we are going to go ahead and show you some of the stuff that we've been working on. I wanted to go ahead and prep some of this stuff before we even got started last time. Now, as you can see, very annoyingly, the trees still keep pushing, popping up in here and everything. But that's not what's really important. What's important is out here. Now, first and foremost, you can see off in the distance how I went ahead and completed the one treehouse that I set up last episode, which granted I set it up off camera, but I did a lot more off camera this time. Now, as you can see, this time I went ahead and added in the log bridge to this. And what I did was I came over here because I wanted to experiment with a few things. So I came over here and I set up a lot of stuff. First and foremost, the other tree platform, I went ahead and put that up. And to do the bridge, you have to have that, both of them completed, because it hooks from one to the other. And then I tried actually connecting it to the treehouse, and that does not work. So unfortunately for that, I kind of wish they would. But then I got to thinking, well, what about how they added the new support features for this? So I took the log cabin and I made it up to the level of the tree platform. And I went ahead and completed most of the stuff that I set out, because I wanted to just come in here and show you all everything without making a big, massive, long episode. So you see, because there's 136 logs for this one alone. And then 121 logs for this. So I mean, just these two things alone were massive, massive, massive projects. But I also went ahead and set out a couple small gardens that I still got to finish, which will finish at this episode. I went ahead and set a rabbit cage, and I've been testing it out, playing with it, and it works really well. You got to kind of hang out with this though, because as soon as you catch a rabbit, you need to go ahead and kill it, because if you don't, they go ahead and get out of it somehow or another. So, I mean, that's kind of glitched, but you know, through here is like the best little section though, because there's just been, well, there you go, another rabbit. There's lizards everywhere, all kinds of stuff. So to prepare for it though, I did go ahead and put in 3 log holders, just for sheer fact, in case there's anything going on. See, like, watch my screen. There's like, I see 2 different rabbits going everywhere. I had 2 different lizards. So there's just a bunch of animals running through here, so it's a good little thing. Except for right back through there is a cave. So if it wasn't in vegan mode, there'd be cannibals coming up and everything, and there's a lot of them. But I went ahead and set out 2 stick holders, 2 rock holders, and ended up filling up both of them and still have a bunch left over. Brought us out a drying rack. And just so I wouldn't have to climb up here all the time, I went ahead and set out a temporary shelter. That way I can just change it from not today, save a little bit of time. But I'm going to go ahead and complete these 2 and show you what's what with that. Which, before I do that, I'm going to check one other thing out. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that one. Get a hold of it. There it goes. Come on. There it goes. Kind of glitched out. I was like in a ground or something. Just wouldn't go nowhere. And also, when you're climbing up that, definitely don't hit any buttons until you pop up here, because he turns around like you just saw. Annoying little twerp. Now, what I'm kind of curious is, pull up the book here, and can I put a fire pit inside of here? No. Because we know that it has to go on top of a blueprint. So I figured we'll go ahead and take a look and see, but unfortunately, no. But that answers that question, so. And also, as you see, every time you go to the book, or actually pulling the sled or anything, it'll still go ahead and just keep bringing little plain axe back out, which is annoying in its own right. But I'm going to go ahead and grab both of these. So we can go ahead and do this one. And this one. Come on. And let's go ahead and complete this, and then we'll go check it out. Yay, there we go. What? Do I have a floor? I mean, seriously, what? Which actually that answers another question. We were wondering if you'd be stalked by these or not. And no, you just go right through them. But let's go ahead and hop up here and take a look. Damn it, there you go. Okay, so yeah, we can get up here. But, you know, this way I kind of like this because now we can kind of come up here. We don't have to worry about them running in on us. Take a peek around, see what's going on in our world. We're ready to leave, just walk on out. Let's hit our bridge, go running over through here. That tree keeps disappearing every time. It's weird. There it goes. So needless to say, it's a new feature, so it's kind of glitchy still with the tree bridge and all that. So, but that's a better look at what we have so far on it. We have our main little base in there, and we have our bigger base that we're starting out here. Now, biggest problem we have with that is trees. We got to wait for them to regrow because I cleared everything out of this, so they're in the process of regrowing back. They start off like these little trees, and then they grow bigger into the smaller trees like that, and then they'll go into the big trees. I've just been watching them work at it when I was playing this. I mean, I played about 6 hours setting all this up, just going through, cutting down trees, gathering stuff, testing this and testing that so we can go over it today. And needless to say, I went and gathered a little bit of supplies. Just a little bit. I went ahead and in the last episode showed you the explosives and all that. But I went ahead and made a few other things, and I want to show you how to make the other stuff. Oh, there's a birdie. So I made the bow and the arrows last time. I mean, while I was off. So I want to show you real quick. Basically, you'll take a bow. You'll need a stick, a cloth, and a rope. And it would pop up and tell you, and that's how you make the bow. But since I already have one, it won't do it. So I'm just showing you really quick. Now, to do the arrows for it, you would take your rope off here. Come on. You would take one stick and you would take 5 feathers. And then it creates 5 arrows from that, which actually has rocks at the end of it. I'm going to put one of these up here. And now you can take a cloth and you're supposed to be able to combine that with the arrow and set it on fire. But for some reason it's not popping up here for it, which is weird. Half time I can never get this bloody arrow off here. Cheat. Now, you can also make the crafted axe by using a stick, a rock, and a rope. And it makes that. You can make the crafted club by using a stick and one of the skulls. The skulls you can pretty much find in a bunch of different places, especially if you go to the boat, because you can get 2 skulls from there. In the cave up there that we went to, I ended up finally finding the flare gun, which looks like only has, I think, 1 flare with it. So that's fine, because instead what I've been doing, I was went around, I've been collecting all these teeth and the feathers, and I have been putting them on the axe, which, as you see, has 50 feathers, and I believe it's 32 teeth on it. And I'll definitely show you something fun with that. Now, the more teeth you put on it, the more powerful it is. But at the same time, it gets really slow. I mean, what's the point of having something so strong if it takes forever to chop something down, right? Well, to offset that, you can basically just put a bunch of feathers on it. Now, you can watch the other videos before I upgraded it, and you can tell how much slower it is. In comparison, this is so much faster. So this has actually been making me wonder, can we make it even faster than this? So it was like, okay, well, we want to get a bunch of feathers. Now you're wondering how I got all these feathers? It's so funny, it's stupid. There's 2 places right here, actually, where I collected all of them. And I really didn't have to move. Basically, like right through here, it's like the birds just kept coming and landing all around me. So it's like we would just sit here and wait. You see, it looks like the birds are landing over there today. But there, and then over here where they had a bunch of bodies, let's see. Yeah, right through here. I'm just curious if they're going to do it again today. But definitely, once you have a spot where they just keep coming, it's like you can just sit there and just keep killing them and killing them and killing them and killing them, and they'll just keep coming. And just after you hit one, just immediately go and tap E like that, and collect all your feathers that way. I mean, honestly, it's very simplistic, and it's really easy because doing that, I mean, we just got 6 feathers, and that's that short second, so. And you see they just keep coming. And it helps not to hit after they fly away. Wait until they're like, I have bad timing today. Let me get this out of the way. But really, to go just like this, you just look for the one spot where they just keep going to. And you can just stay there for hours and hours and just do nothing but get that. And you can make pretty much all of your weapons really lethal. And you can't run them, because if you run them like that, they just run away. But I just really wanted to torment it and not kill it that time. Now, one thing I did learn also when I was watching this, with all this gameplay, is your food will go bad after so long. And it just kind of deteriorates, it disappears. So, if possible, it's best not to put a bunch of them up there. Because if you do, then it's not going to work for you. Now, I will go ahead and show you this, though. Go ahead and set a rabbit trap. We're going to pop back a little bit. What? You know, I didn't actually know that I could do that. Apparently, the rabbit trap also catches lizards. So, we just learned something new from this. So, let's go ahead and kill the little fart. I don't need his beak because I already got a ton of it anyways. Oh, come on now. And yes, as you see, the rabbits are still glitched and run backwards everywhere they go. But we're just going to pop in here. We're going to wait a minute. Which I'll cut the video and show you when it comes around. So while that's actually waiting on one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to walk out here for a minute. Let's see. I want to check out a few of the other things that we can work on in the next episode. And yeah, I want to try this gazebo. Let's see what it looks like. Preferably not that high. Yeah, we'll put it right there. And since we have all these sticks, we'll go ahead and work on this actually a little bit while we're waiting on that. Yeah, since it's so dark, let's go ahead and make it daytime again. And actually, this is why I went ahead and brought this down here. because it gets so dark at night. It just can't see nothing at all. So okay, so out of all of that, now we still we still need another 10 sticks and 37 logs, which it just so happens that we have about 17 of those right here. Go ahead and throw a couple of them down, finish off at one stack at least. Now, like everything else, you can actually walk through all of this, all the holders. Which I figure they'll fix that in future updates, yes, and fix it to where they're actually solid. Which is actually a really simple fix. Once I found out what it actually was. Because where I play around with the Unity 3D, it's just a matter of putting a mask around it and making it more solid, and it'll stop them from running around. It's just something they haven't fixed yet. I'm sure they will in the future, because I doubt that they're really going to want everyone to just go and be running through every single thing. I figure they haven't worked that one out yet, just for the sheer fact that where it's going to be different heights all the time, which is more just a cosmetic thing, I guess, just having to go and fix that. And as long as we don't fall through the floor up there, which we don't, that's all that really matters at the moment. Even if we can just stand down there and look up like there's no floor at all. Alright. So then we will only need 20 more logs and 10 sticks, and we will be done with our gazebo. Now, as you can see, I got two little hammers off in the back. I'm going to show you that in another episode. Basically, what I did with that is I set up a massive bonfire back there, because we know that the bonfire is supposed to attract the cannibals, and I put it back there close to where the entrance to one of their places back here, the one that had all the bodies on it. I put it in the very center, and I started a few traps, the nooses, and I'm going to put other traps throughout there also, and then use the bonfire as basically a big lure to kind of draw them in, make them look around and see if I can catch any with them when I turn vegan mode off on it. Yeah, I feel like I'm cheating in some aspects, because I'm not playing with them turned on at the moment, but I really want to just play the game and get a feel for it and build first and foremost. That's the reason I play with the vegan mode. But apparently this freaking rabbit is just going to be extremely difficult, and it's not going to want to come and play. But on the upside, though, I did get a chance to show you some of the other stuff that we have started. And really, one of the things that I would like to see is like a shovel or something to put into where you just take these stumps out. Because before they patched it, these trees would regrow every time that you logged in. and that would have been fun. But now it's just one of those that we have a bunch of these. Hiccup, sorry. We have a bunch of these just all over the place. We can't do nothing with. And one thing I don't really like is a few of the trees, like this one, this massive piece of crap. You know, it's one of those you still can't cut it down whatsoever. So, you know, I'm sure that they're going to go and climb up it. I can climb a little bit up it. You know, we don't jump that far. But then we, and you know that they're going to climb up there and they're going to jump over into inside that. So that annoys me. I mean, I could move the wall back and leave that exposed, or actually extend it out and around it. But that's so excessive. It's going to be so many logs. Actually, really quick. Let's see. Should I? Yeah, let's actually take a look really quick. I'll play with the experimental walls feature. Show you this. Let's see. Where is it? Is it this one? No. There it is. Now, the way that this feature works, per se, let's see, we're going to start it right there. Now, everywhere that we take it to, so let's say we want it just to go right there, click again. Because I'm mainly just really curious on how far. Well, I know I can take it pretty far, but I'm more curious on how much wood is this going to take. So, let's see. Let's take it to there, and then we'll take it out this way a little bit. This way we can take it around all our stuff. And one there. We want it to go around our gazebo. So let's put it there. And let's take it all out this way. And I'm not worried about enclosing that treehouse, so I'm going to leave it out there. Maybe. If it encloses it inside of it, it encloses it inside of it. My luck, it'll probably put it right through the wall. Okay. Let's just get it in right there. And it disappeared. Really? Can't believe this game. So I think one of the features with experimental walls is it's got to connect together. Wait, no, it's back. Okay. It's made it that far. It just didn't connect that last section for some reason. But as an example though, to complete this wall around all of this, just to here is 105 logs. And you know what? Drop a comment down below. Let me know if I should keep this. If you want me to see me finish it, I'll do that mostly off camera. That way, I'll just finish it up whenever I have it on here with you. Like I said, I'm trying to keep these episodes shorter. Not necessarily working, but I'm trying. Now, I want to try and put windows in all of these. Like I said, I'll work on this if you want me to. Like I said, drop a comment down below, let me know. I'll do all the prep work on it, set everything up. And make sure definitely drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see me try to do in the future. What are you curious about that I haven't shown you just yet? And, also in the next episode, I'll show you a few things with the Walkman. And we're going to see if we can use one of the explosives. You know what? Let's see. Put another door right here. And, I'll show you that. We'll also take some of the other stuff and look around also if you want. But drop a comment down below. Like I said, let me know what you'd like to see me do. And should I go ahead and finish this? Because if you do, I'll go ahead and do it. And if I don't hear anything from anybody, I'll probably still go ahead and do it. Oh, yeah. Also, you get stuck right there if it gets too low. If the trees are closer together, it'll be higher up. But I wanted to see exactly how long I can make one, hence the 121 log right there. That's ridiculous. But, all in all, this has actually been really productive the last little bit. Just setting everything up, getting everything ready. And on the next episode, definitely for sure, though, I will go ahead and finish up the gazebo. I have the 3 gardens set up over here. We have the rabbit cage, which caught a lizard and not a rabbit so far. Well, at least today. I've caught several rabbits already, hence the 2 that's hanging over here, which is about to go into my stomach. Yum, yum. Let's see. Go ahead and hang up one of these lizards. And then I'll go grab that one. I always keep turning the radio on. I'll also show you another thing on it. When you go around to some of the caves, you can find different tapes to play different music in it. And all you do is put the radio and the tape in here, and it'll go ahead and unlock it, and you can sit there and listen to whatever music you want to with it. It'll change out the tapes on it. But you know what? Let's go ahead and do this really quick while I'm thinking of it. Let's see, we got 6 teeth. Get up here. So I'm going to show you this really quick. Adding all the wonderful teeth to it. Actually, you know what? I think I'm only going to add the 2 teeth. 2 feathers, sorry. And I'll save the other feathers that I've already collected and use those in a little bit. Next episode. And I'll show you how to combine them with the others to make the feathers. Hey! Oh, bunny. Man. So, there at the very last moment, he finally popped in there. So, yay! So, we caught a lizard and a rabbit into the cage today. So, just to show you those. But that is going to be all for today. Make sure to click the like button. Let me know you actually enjoy these videos. Make sure to subscribe so you can be up to date with all of us here at Tri-State Otaku. And until next time, this is TK Lost in the Forest.